Tehran, September 19, 1976. The city was winding down, but the sky was anything but ordinary. Reports flooded in from the Shamiran district. A brilliant silent object hovered above, unlike any star or aircraft. Citizens gathered on rooftops, transfixed by the impossible light. The object was too bright, too large, and moved with purpose. No one could explain it. Local police were overwhelmed. The phenomenon was now a matter of national security. The Imperial Iranian Air Force received detailed, consistent reports, a stationary, dazzling object brighter than Venus, moving in sharp, impossible patterns. General Yousefi, skeptical at first, stepped outside to see for himself. There it was. A brilliant, silent light, just as described. The mystery was undeniable. The Air Force had to act. This was no ordinary night. The city held its breath, watching the sky. The unknown object was real, and it was waiting. The authorities prepared for the next step. The world beneath the object was about to change. The sky was alive with questions. Tehran was at the center of a mystery. The night was just beginning. General Yousefi ordered an F-4 Phantom II to intercept the object. The pilot, a seasoned veteran, launched into the night, searching for the source of the city's fear. He quickly spotted the object, a pulsating, multicolored light, beautiful and unnerving. As he closed in, his jet's instruments flickered, then failed. Radar, navigation, communications all dead. Alone in the sky, the pilot was forced to break off. Instantly, his systems returned to normal. The message was clear: do not approach. The Air Force command was stunned. This was no ordinary malfunction. The object had demonstrated control over advanced military technology. The threat was real. The city's safety was at stake. The authorities had to know more. A second F-4 was prepared for launch. The stakes had never been higher. Tehran's night was far from over. The unknown waited above. The first pilot's report sent shockwaves through the command post. The object had disabled a state-of-the-art fighter jet with ease. This was no ordinary encounter. It was intelligent, and it was defensive. Determined to get answers, the Air Force sent a second F-4, piloted by Lieutenant Parvez Jafari. Jafari approached the city, spotting the same brilliant light. This time, his instruments held steady. He locked onto the object with radar. It appeared as large as a Boeing 707, yet visually was just a blinding point. The radar signal was solid, but the object's movements defied logic. It darted, stopped, and accelerated with impossible agility. Jafari was in a high-stakes chase, outmatched by something beyond comprehension. The rules of engagement were being rewritten in real time. The object was not just a light, it was a physical craft. The encounter was escalating. Tehran's skies had become a battleground of the unknown. The chase was on. Lieutenant Jafari pushed his jet to the limit, tracking the object's hypnotic flashing lights. The craft moved with impossible speed, pacing and outmaneuvering the F-4. Suddenly, a smaller sphere of light detached from the main object, heading straight for Jafari's jet. This was no longer a passive encounter. Jafari prepared to fire a missile, but his weapon system went dead. His communications failed. He was defenseless. The glowing sphere closed in, unstoppable. Jafari was at the mercy of the unknown. The encounter had turned hostile. The pilot's training was useless against this technology. The object demonstrated total control. The sky was a stage for a power far beyond human. Jafari's only option was to survive. The unknown was not just observing, it was responding. The night's mystery deepened. Tehran watched, powerless. With his systems down and the sphere closing in, Jafari dove his F-4 in a desperate escape. The sphere paused, then returned to the main object, merging seamlessly. Instantly, Jafari's systems came back online. The object had demonstrated not just flight, but selective technological dominance. Another smaller object detached, this time descending rapidly toward the ground. Jafari marked the landing site, a glowing light settling in the desert south of Tehran. At dawn, a search helicopter found no craft, but a scorched circle marked the spot. Even the helicopter's instruments malfunctioned near the site. The energy lingered, invisible but real. The encounter left physical evidence. The object had vanished, but its presence remained. The military was left with more questions than answers. Tehran's night had changed everything. The mystery was now grounded in fact. The unknown had left its mark. The search for answers had just begun. The Tehran incident was witnessed by civilians, confirmed by pilots, and tracked by radar. The object disabled advanced jets, left scorched earth, and vanished without a trace. U.S. intelligence called it an outstanding report with credible witnesses. No nation then or now has demonstrated such technology. The evidence was overwhelming, but the answers were elusive. Was it a secret weapon or something not of this world? The incident remains one of history's greatest UFO mysteries. The night the sky came alive still challenges our understanding. It forces us to question what is possible. The mystery endures a silent testament to the unknown. Tehran's skies have never been the same. The world still wonders. What really happened that night? The answer may still be out there.